get your popcorn ready as we talk about ball. Angry Cowboys fan podcast, and it's all. Get your popcorn ready as we talk about ball. Angry Cowboys fan podcast, and it's all. And it's all. And it's all.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and you are listening to the Angry Cowboys Fan Podcast, the place to find my raw and uncut in podcast form. And I'm sorry that y'all getting the quiet storm, Angry Cowboys Fan, but right now, as of recording this, it is 12:06 in the morning, and I got people sleeping at my crib, so I gotta be respectful. But I know I've been gone for a second, but I've got to pick up where I left off. You know, we're going to pick up like we never left. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys Nation, I want to go ahead and switch gears and talk to y'all about something that I don't want to see the Dallas Cowboys team do like they've done in the past. I don't want to see it for the 2025 season and beyond. One thing that burned me up during the Mike McCarthy era of the Dallas Cowboys was coming out and stalling out during the first drives of the game. It seemed as if we would stall out every time we got the ball to start out the game. Whenever this would happen, Cowboys fans would give the excuse of them being a team that starts off slow. You can't have that in this day and age when it comes to the NFL. There are teams out there that will take advantage of that slow start by putting 14 points on your dome. I'm going to need Brian Schottenheimer to come up with a particular scheme for each team on the schedule. Watch the film. Watch the film to find out the team's weaknesses so we can exploit them. It's not just about what the players are good at. It also takes outsmarting your opponent. I feel we got the players to contend, but we need a winning scheme to get us over the hump. Another thing that I need the Dallas Cowboys team not to do is blur the line of owner and coaching staff. The decisions coming from the front office during last season, it was evident right there in our faces, Cowboys Nation. Whether it was holding Rico Dowdle out in favor of Ezekiel Elliott just because Ezekiel Elliott was complaining to Jerry Jones, or holding a player who is visibly better than your starter on the bench to keep your pet in the game. This team needs to start playing the players that play the positions better than the ones that they're paying. Favoritism, that needs to stop, Cowboys Nation. Nepotism, it needs to stop. Worrying about a high-paid player not playing needs to stop. I don't care if they're making $20 million. If the $5 million guy is playing better than the $20 million guy, then the $5 million guy is going to play. Point blank, period. And one major thing that I don't want our Dallas Cowboys to do is to rely on Dak Prescott for the overall success of this team. For years, the Dallas Cowboys have gone as far as Dak could take them, in the words of Jerry Jones. It was kind of like the movie Friday with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. The Dallas Cowboys never had two things that matched.
What? I ain't got no sugar. You ain't got no sugar? Damn! Y'all ain't never got two things that match. Either y'all got Kool-Aid, no sugar, peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no burger. Damn.
Some years they had great quarterback play with a busted O-line and subpar run game. A great run game with mediocre receiving play. Great pass rush, but you can't stop the run. Great cornerbacks, but undersized linebackers. Great players, but an out-of-date scheme and play calling. When will the Dallas Cowboys click on all cylinders? When will the scheme involve a plan B? Something that opposing teams can make us beat them with. Kind of like the Super Bowl, the Kansas City Chiefs took away Saquon Barkley and told the Philadelphia Eagles to beat them with the pass, and they beat them with the pass. If an opposing team can take away the pass, the Dallas Cowboys are screwed, Cowboys Nation. With only one plan of attack, it's more likely your quarterback will throw a high number of interceptions. It's more likely that he will look like shit if 100% of the pressure is on him to win it all. You know, Cowboys Nation, I could go on with even more things that I don't want the Dallas Cowboys to do, but I'll be here for about 3 hours. So the third thing that I don't want the Dallas Cowboys to do this season is to have their food touching during the season. What am I talking about having your food touch? Well, I spoke about this on the Big Time Show on Saturday. During Thanksgiving or any other meal, some people pile their plates while others don't like for their food to touch on their plate. Jerry Jones represents someone piling all their food on the plate. I want the front office out of everyday football decisions. I don't want our front office in the decision-making process on what player is going to play and when. I don't want the food to touch. I don't want the front office micromanaging the team. Jerry Jones trying to be a shadow coach. I want them to take advantage of the example of the Washington Commanders skins. You know, they're in another controversy with their names, but the Washington Commanders showed you the template last year. Allow the coaches to coach and the players to play. Only come on the scene when you want to talk to the media, when you're paying players, or you're continuing to improve the brand. But what Jerry Jones does is the equivalent to Dak Prescott going to a board meeting and suggesting marketing strategies to Charlotte Jones. Dak Prescott don't know what he's doing in the field of marketing, just like Jerry Jones doesn't know what he's doing in this day and age when it comes to football. I don't care if Jerry Jones played football in college. That's like me saying I know today's Common Core math or geometry because I went to school in the 90s. So I guess what I'm saying is that I don't want to see Jerry Jones' ego all over the team this year. And this past offseason, I've seen less and less of Jerry Jones, and that is a good thing. So, Cowboys Nation, what do you not want to see from the team this year? Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. This has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. Cowboys Nation, as this channel continues to grow, I only have you all to thank. I thank my brothers and my sisters. I thank you for your shares. I thank you for your comments, your support, your prayers, and your patience. It has certainly been a rough month for my family and myself, and I thank each and every one of you for your condolences and your compassion. This hard time, the Angry Cowboys fan will continue to bring that classy Cowboys content with a little bit of raw and uncut, but I will also call upon you. I need your help in dealing with the loss of my brother Rick. You guys be able to help me? I know you will. If you're digging this content and want to help the Angry Cowboys fan family chip away at 20K, drop a like on this video and please consider sharing it with anybody that you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan. If you are DC for life and you're psyched about the start of training camp so we can get into the regular season, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, film breakdown, or Madden 25 or College Football 26 gameplay. And I also want to apologize to the Angry Cowboys fan family for not putting the link in the live stream comments so y'all could come up and give me y'all raw and uncut. I had every single intention to do so, but I had a funeral to go to and I had to hurry up and get up out of there. But in the next live, I will be dropping that link in the chat because I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from the Angry Cowboys fan family. I want to know how y'all feel about our Dallas Cowboys because without you, none of this is possible. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. I love you, Rick, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.